Flat Earth Hippie here, doing a little freeway activism. I'm going to try to hang on to this camera and do a little talking while I do a little activism. So let's see what happens here. See how this goes. Oops. Yep, it's me. Kind of wanted to talk about that fucking old moon and talk about the sun, talk about rainbows, talk about this apparently flat and stationary plane that we live on. They say it's 75% water, and we all know water seeks its own level, so, and needs a container, so we know fucking well it ain't sticking to a spinning ball. I know when I get dizzy, I lay down on the ground where it's not moving till I get myself together and stand back up. Anyway, I'm not too sure about that darned old sun or the moon. I think they're much akin to rainbows. The sons of bitches always seem to be facing you, no matter what your orientation is. I know that sun comes up due east and due west here in Corning, and allegedly everywhere else at the same time on the equinoxes. And I, for the life of me, can't imagine that the sun is anything but our own personal sun for each and every observer's eyes only. Not sure how it could be any other way. Like a rainbow, it's always turned towards you. Go ahead and try to triangulate a rainbow and figure out where it is. I don't think you're going to have much success. I think the same is true for the sun and the moon. They kind of appear to be projections, although I'm not saying that's what they are. There's that sun right there. Certainly can feel its effects. Can feel effects of the moon too. It's cool light. Rainbows are just fucking pretty. Haven't quite sorted it all out, but I know one thing for sure. I don't live on no spinning ball. One day me and the Flat Earth Dork will get our shit together and do a little sit down talk and discuss some of this stuff and share it with you. I'm gonna go get me a phone here one of these days and get on Dell's Hangout. I like his style. I like the way he thinks. I think he's got a real good take on things. If I can get Mama out of the house, we'll go over to Bidwell Park and do some interviews. I'll need a phone to do that too. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. All kinds of aspirations. Pretty good flow of traffic tonight. Not many horn honkers, but a lot of wavers. During the equinox, the sun comes up right down the end of this road. And the summer solstice, it's over here by Mount Lassen. The winter solstice, it's clear the fuck down there when it comes up. Way south, I was looking east. Well, last month, that fucking old moon came up in a 2-week stretch, came up the full spectrum of that whole gamut that I just showed you there. It came up all the way across that son of a bitch and then back again in a 2-week period. It was all over the place. Kind of like it was making spirographs or something. And that area that it takes the sun 6 months to traverse, the moon came up across that whole horizon area in a matter of 2 weeks. It was fucking crazy. I don't know. I've seen a lot of models of the moon and the sun relationship to each other, but I never seen no shit like that. Maybe it only happened here to me, I don't know. But that was my experience. And last month, it just came up pretty consistently the same place for the entire time it was up. It come up right just to the right of this Viola Road, and it came up there just to the right side of that real consistently, like, I don't know, like I would expect it would. I don't know. I don't expect it to do any fucking thing that I expect. It does what it wants. The month before proved that. So I know there's a lot I don't know and a lot to figure out, and that makes life pretty exciting. I feel like a kid in a candy store. What I really want to do is get out and get to talking to people. I just got to get that dork up and out and get her to go. That sun, it's real consistent. Comes up over there in the summer solstice and sets over there, and that sucker, it just You know, it moves incrementally. I don't know if any of you guys watched any of our sun gazing videos while I was talking about the Earth not being, if the Earth is a magnet, it's not your standard magnet. But it's slowly marching back to the left. I guess some folks would call it south. As far as I'm concerned, all fingers point south, no matter where you're at. If we're in a if we're on a flat plane with a south ice ring, it don't matter which direction you're looking or pointing. All directions are south. And if you want east or west, you're gonna have to play ring around the posy with the North Pole and just be circling, you know. But there is no fucking east or west, no more than there is time. It's all a fucking construct to keep the slaves in check and disillusioned and re-illusioned, and kind of like money and all that shit. Alright, well, I guess I put you through enough. Appreciate you guys listening to me rattle on. Go back and make Mama a nut shake and settle in for the evening, get ready for a little sun gazing this evening. Thanks for listening.